The Overtoun Bridge. Dogs have been jumping to their deaths here for 70 years. Overtoun Bridge is a Victorian-era stone arch bridge in Milton, near Dumbarton in West Scotland. Built in 1895, it crosses the Overtoun Burn, a narrow stream that runs through a forested gorge 50 feet below. It is a beautiful, peaceful structure. Dogs love to cross it, and for reasons that have never been adequately explained. Dogs walking across Overtoun Bridge have been leaping from a specific point on the right-hand side and falling to their deaths on the rocks below for more than 70 years. The pattern is extraordinarily consistent. Dogs don't jump randomly from anywhere along the bridge. They leap from the same section, the right-hand side, near the end of the bridge, between the last two parapets on the right. They don't creep to the edge and fall. They run and leap, with purpose. Witnesses describe dogs pulling suddenly toward the parapet and throwing themselves over before their owners can react. The drop is approximately 15 meters onto jagged rocks and water below. Many do not survive. The phenomenon has been documented since the 1950s. Estimates of the number of dogs that have jumped range from 50 to over 600, depending on how incidents are counted and how far back records are traced. Local residents speak of the bridge with a particular unease that is difficult to explain to outsiders. Not fear exactly, but the kind of reluctance that comes from witnessing something that has no category in your understanding of the world. Dogs that survive the fall and are rescued have, in some cases, returned to the bridge and jumped again. Animal behaviorist Dr. David Sands was commissioned to investigate. He spent time at the bridge studying the environment and eventually concluded that the most likely explanation involved smell. Beneath the bridge, in the gorge below, live mink, small mammals with a particularly pungent musk. The stone parapets of the bridge, combined with the orientation of the prevailing wind, may create a condition where the mink scent is concentrated and funneled upward at the specific location from which dogs leap. Dogs, following their nose to what smells like prey, may run to the parapet and go over before processing the drop. But the mink theory has significant problems. Mink are common throughout Scotland, and dogs do not routinely leap off cliffs while chasing their scent elsewhere. The specific, consistent location of the leaps, always the same section, always the right side, is not easily explained by a scent that presumably drifts across the entire bridge. And the cases of dogs surviving the fall being carried back across the bridge and immediately attempting to jump again are particularly hard to account for with any stimulus response model. The local community has its own explanation. Overtoun House, a Victorian mansion adjacent to the bridge, was the site of a tragedy in the 1990s when a local man threw his infant son from an upper window, believing the child to be the Antichrist, before attempting to jump himself. The man survived and was convicted of murder. Locals and some paranormal researchers have connected this event to what they describe as a dark energy or presence concentrated around the property and the bridge. They call the bridge a thin place, a Celtic concept describing a location where the boundary between worlds is permeable. A geomagnetic survey was conducted along the bridge in 2006, and researchers discovered an unusually high concentration of natural magnetic variation in the specific area from which dogs leap. Whether this has any meaningful effect on canine behavior is unknown. Dogs do appear to be sensitive to magnetic fields. Some research suggests they align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field when defecating. Whether a localized magnetic anomaly could produce the behavior seen at Overtoun Bridge has not been scientifically established. The bridge is still there, dogs still cross it. Warning signs have been posted. Owners are urged to keep their dogs on a short lead when crossing. Some do. Some don't realize they need to until their dog surges suddenly toward the parapet. The leaps continue. The explanation remains insufficient. Whatever draws the dogs to that specific section of that specific bridge, scent, magnetism, sound, something we don't have instruments for, it has been drawing them to their deaths for 70 years, and it shows no sign of stopping.